Just one night's all we got. Just one night's all we got. Just one night's all we got.
I ain't got time for you, baby. Either you're mine or you're not.
When I was announced as a winner, I was very honoured and grateful for being recognised. I would explain the Woolies difference as complete uniqueness and the ability to absolutely be yourself. My advice for my colleagues to win an award would be to listen to the people and action.
To be a winner was awesome. I was really surprised. The Woolies difference will be yourself every day, put your customers first and you will reap the reward. My advice to my colleagues will be smart, come to work happy because it's our family and be on brand every day.
How did it feel to be a winner? It was amazing to be recognized. You work hard and you're not sure people are recognizing it, so that was such an awesome experience. For me, the Woolies difference is the way Woolies actually recognizes not only the customer experience, but even our experience as an employee. Advice to colleagues to win, keep working hard. Someone is noticing, you are getting recognized.
How did it feel to be a winner? I was stunned and surprised. It took a moment to sink in. How would I explain the Woolies difference to anybody? In one simple word, it's unique. My advice to my colleagues would be that it's been 13 years and it's the first time that I've ever won the Difference Award, so nothing is impossible if you believe in yourself and if you incorporate the values into your daily life.
How did I feel to be a winner? I feel through hard work and dedication, nothing is impossible, and it is not an easy thing to be recognized. Woolies different, like they are really checking the people who's doing the extraordinary. My advice to my colleague, I want to tell them, do your job with love and be dedicated on whatever you are doing. Let's not fail the goal of 2020 strategy.
How did it feel to be a winner? It felt awesome and I felt valued to be recognized for all the hard work and dedication. The Woolies difference is definitely the quality and style that Woolworth produces. And no competitor in the market can compete with the quality and style. My advice to my colleagues is never to give up. Even if you fail, at the end every failure is a step closer to success.
I was overwhelmed, chuffed, and it was a great feeling because all my hard work eventually paid off. I think the Woolworths culture and perspective to me speaks a lot to our values. Our core values is always tied to everything we do on a daily basis. My advice to my colleagues is always to be stay focused, hard work, and teamwork is also essential.
Winning the Difference Award, it was a shock. I felt validated that my colleagues recognize all the hard work. The Woolies difference, it's a question of what you put in with no expectation that makes the difference. The advice to colleagues is do your best all the time with no expectation of any reward.
The fact that I was nominated showed me that the company appreciated me being an individual in the business. The Woolies difference is really just creating an environment whereby you're not only beneficial to the business but also your colleagues. My advice would be to my colleagues and the rest of the business is challenge the status quo and do the best to your ability.
At first I was shocked because I didn't expect that I would win, and all the hard work, all the effort that I've put in paid off, so it was great. I perceive the Woolies difference as just being yourself and integrating your own personal values with the values of the company. The way I operate is through trust. If people trust you in a leadership role, no matter how bad the feedback is that you give them, they trust that it's the right decision for the business.
It was a shock, but seriously, I was so humbled and I'm honoured that people thought that they could call it out. When I think of the Woolies difference, I always think of a special DNA, and I call it the Woolies DNA. And it's just something that we do naturally, whether it's stores or whether it's FS or whether it's head office. There's a certain DNA that says this is Woolies, and that's our difference. Advice to my colleagues would be, listen, this brand is a great brand that we have. Let's help grow this brand. It's something that you can't find out there easily. It's something that people fight over. They expect this certain brand. Let's grow this brand. Let's keep each other accountable. Let's preserve it.
How did it feel to be a winner? It felt amazing. It was overwhelming. I voted for my team. I didn't expect it. The Woolies difference, the only thing that comes to mind is service, good customer services. I can't think of anything other than that. My advice for my colleagues is teamwork makes dream works, because you can have the greatest idea. If you don't have the support from your team, then it's as good as nothing.
I felt that surprised at first, but then appreciated because it actually showed that the hard work and perseverance worked out. What I think the Woolies difference is what we do is what makes us stand out, but most importantly our customers, and I think that is what makes us the difference. There's a quote that I always live by, is that the path without obstacles is a path to nowhere. So just push forward, keep focused on what you want to achieve, and the end result will speak for itself.
How did it feel to be a winner?
Well, I was pleasantly surprised.
It's great. It's cool to be acknowledged by your peers.
Not just peers, but the big people
and
as well.
Yes, and that your efforts don't go unnoticed.
My advice would be, continuous improvement will never fail.
And my advice would be passionate. That definitely always shines through in your work. Okay.
Yeah!
How did it feel to be a winner? It felt great, it felt awesome and amazing. I felt really valued to win the Customer First Award. How would I explain the Woolies difference is by putting every customer first. And advice for my colleagues would be, let's hold each other accountable, let's live the brand, live the values.
For me, it was an overwhelming feeling of gratefulness to be recognized for this awesome award. The Woolies difference for me is about making small changes every day, and in that way you're going to make the difference to others. My advice to my colleagues is, look for the small individual things that you can change in your daily interactions. As those small changes build up, it becomes a big difference that you make at the end of the day.
How did it feel to be a winner? It was exciting and scary at the same time because I'm not a person that likes to be on the spotlight. So I think the Woolies difference is more about living the values of the company and also just making a difference. Advice to my colleagues. So, because we're in a space where we don't interact directly with the customer, I'd say they can just keep selecting the best data.
How did it feel to be a winner? It was awesome, shocking, overwhelming. And I just didn't expect it. How do I explain the Woolies difference? It's the energy within the team and the difference that you make out there with the customer that we interact with. Advices for my colleagues is that every day is a new challenge. You treat that day differently.
How did I feel to be a winner? Shocked, I guess. I kind of freaked out, I think, but it was a good feeling, awesome. The Woolies difference to me, we like to base our differences on values. I think anywhere where you can inspire and motivate people to do something extraordinary would be the difference to Woolies. My advice to colleagues in order to achieve, I think it's, you need to know what you want. You need to know what you want to accomplish.
How does it feel to be a winner? A shocking feeling. I never knew I could win this award. The Woolies difference, everyone in WFS is different at me. So I believe that everyone here works hard to achieve what they want to. My advice to my colleagues is that if you work hard during the course of the year and put yourself out there to each and everyone recognize you in the business. You just need to work hard, put yourself out there, people recognize you.
It felt so great. It was a wow moment. The Woolies difference for us is the benefits that we are able to get for working for Woolworth, the crazy sale, the sample shop, the waste. That is a wow moment for us. Education, of course. Our advice is teamwork, working hard, And then whatever we put in as a team, it will then be recognized. I did it, Mama.